I feel like if people go to tarot, they think the only thing that you can ask is about the future, when it's actually not. If you're curious with tarot but you're kind of scared of it, then this is the video for you. Basically, I feel like there's so many misconceptions about tarot, and okay, before I even get into that, I just want to do a little disclaimer here that I am actually a beginner. Like, I've only gotten into tarot about a year ago. But yes, I am a beginner, but I have been studying it for a little bit more seriously for the past couple months. And I feel like I've gained a lot of information around that. And the reason why I even am doing this video and like actually really studying it a little bit more seriously is because of these misconceptions that I've actually learned that are not true. I just don't want you guys to kind of miss out on the power of tarot, because I feel that it's so beneficial for me. I've learned so many things about it, which I will probably talk about those kind of things in another video. We're not going to talk about it here. I'm just going to bust these misconceptions that I probably had as well. Again, another disclaimer that I want to make is that I'm aware that we all have different beliefs. I'm not telling you to like, you have to believe in tarot, like it's the best. Like I kind of would say that, but I'm not forcing you to believe in tarot if you don't. Like, this is not for you if you don't really believe in tarot. And if you already have that kind of mindset, like that kind of rigid mindset about tarot, then it really isn't gonna work. But anyways, this is for you who are more open to it, like you're curious but you're scared about some things, which I feel like a lot of people are scared of tarot because they're scared of the future, which is what I was scared of as well. Like that's what put me off from actually doing any tarot readings or anything. If you're scared of tarot because you don't want to know the future, then you don't have to know about your future. Like, I feel like that's a very common misconception about tarot. Like, I feel like if people go to tarot, they think the only thing that you can ask is about the future, when it's actually not. You can ask about your past, but more importantly, you can ask about your present. Like, I think that's where the power of tarot actually lies. By knowing about the present and what you can do right now, you know, you're stepping into your power. You take that power within yourself, because that really is the case, really. Like, you are the one with the power. It's not like if there's like a fortune teller or a tarot reader or whatever, like if they tell you something's gonna happen, that doesn't mean that that thing will definitely happen, or like that person is the one who made that thing happen, if that makes sense. Well, at least, I don't know, maybe some people can do that, but not me. Like, I am not psychic, which I think is another thing that people are scared of, is that tarot is like mystical and paranormal, and like, because you have to be psychic in order to be able to read tarot, when actually that's not really the case, because I'm not psychic, but I can read tarot. Like, anyone can read tarot cards. Anyone can see a picture, interpret symbols. Like, anyone can do that. That's essentially what it is. That I know, like, you would think like, oh, there's some kind of like magical thing happening behind the tarot. Maybe there is, which, you know, it's something that I haven't really grasped my mind very much. But yeah, essentially it really is just like reading cards. I know that's kind of like anti-climactic, but that's what it is. It's just cards, you know? So like, if you're scared of tarot because you're scared of like psychics and, you know, like getting into the paranormal world, well, you can find people who are not psychic, aka me. I don't mean this to be a plug, because I'm not even a tarot reader. I'm not even a practicing tarot reader. I'm just a student. But yeah, good news is not everyone is psychic. Not everyone, you know, can see the future and stuff like that, because There are so many things that you can use tarot for that isn't looking at your future. What really fascinates me about tarot is the aspect of like understanding your subconscious, because I myself, before I even dabbled into the world of tarot, I feel like I have a strong intuition. Like I feel like I'm a very feeling based person. Like I act on my feelings, and you know, I do things based on how I feel about them, if that makes sense. But what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Anyways, let's just move on to the next fear that I feel like is a misconception, which is, well, what if I find out, again, this is about the future still, but, well, what if I find out about something negative? You know, like, I don't want to know if someone's gonna die next week. Like, I don't want to know that. Well, good news. It's not gonna be the be-all and end-all. Like, things can change. Like, even if you do get your future read, those things are not 100% guarantee, you know? It's not gonna definitely happen. Things can change. You can change it. Like, this is why I think it's actually pretty beneficial. If you do decide that you're comfortable enough to know about your future, I mean, you could do that, definitely. But it's more like, I see it more of like a potential outcome, right? It's not like, this is definitely gonna happen. Like, the past, you can say, you know, you peed 2 hours ago, and that definitely happened, you know, but you can't say the same about the future, if that makes sense, because you're a human with free will. What I like about tarot is that actually, if you do, I already said this so many times. If you do decide to know about your future and then you don't like it, like if it's something negative, it's not a very ideal outcome. I think it's so good that you know this, because when your tarot cards are being read, the reader is just extracting the energy, or like projecting your current energy, and your energy changes all the time, right? If you don't like it, then now you know that, you know, potentially, like, this is an example that I personally had. Before I even created this channel, I was like finding out, oh, what is the potential outcome of me creating a new channel, and then it says that I'm gonna burn out. Obviously that's not ideal, but then because I have that information now, I can take action into preventing that from happening, you know? Like, I can create the future that is ideal for me. Like, that is why I think tarot is so useful and powerful. And then I've also heard from one of my friends, like, oh, I really don't wanna, before I even get into this, like, look, like, if you're not comfortable doing it, then obviously don't. I'm just trying to give you my perspective in case, you know, I don't know, maybe this will give more insight into your fears and, I don't know, like, change it for you. I hope you understand where I'm coming from with this video. But anyways, one of my friends said, like, she's afraid of it might have like a placebo effect type thing, and if it's something positive, then it will be really in your mind, and then you will like behave differently, or like it's so stuck in your mind that, you know, it distracts you from your everyday life. I definitely have those concerns as well, but what I have to say about that is, you know, take this with a pinch of salt. When you get your tarot cards read, don't like 100% believe it, you know, just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. And also, it's kind of like the law of attraction type thing, like you kind of have to let go. You can't just like hold on to it, because when you really hold on to it, it just doesn't end up working out, you know? So kind of going back to one of the first points that I made about the misconceptions, there's so many different ways that you can use tarot. It's not just about the future. And if you want to know about how you can use tarot other than just your typical, like love questions or career questions and what does the future hold for me, then please do subscribe, because I'm planning to create a video on that, because I think there's so many different ways that you can use tarot. It really isn't just about love and career and stuff like that. All the things that just comes across in your mind when you are thinking about tarot, there's so many ways you can use it. So I really hope that you enjoyed this video. Please do give it a thumbs up and let me know if I actually managed to kind of change those misconceptions that you have. I would love to know. I'm just all about busting those tarot myths. And I will see you in my next one. Bye.